Hello and welcome back to our channel AtsBay Online Classes. Today we present you something new and different.
In Greek mythology, Phoebe is a Titan goddess known for her deep connection with the moon and the gift of prophecy. If you are trying to strengthen your intuition, become a better tarot reader, learn tea leaf reading, or dive into any kind of divination, Phoebe is a powerful ally to call upon. She is believed to have spoken through the famous oracle of Delphi. So, when it comes to divine insight, she's the real deal. Now, remember, calling on Phoebe does not mean you get to skip the learning part. You will still need to study and practice. But when you invite her energy into your spiritual work, it can amplify your efforts and awaken your inner seer. If you have a specific divination skill in mind, like memorizing the tarot, understanding the meanings, or improving your intuition during pendulum sessions, mention it in your prayer. But if you're not sure, you can still ask for her guidance, general guidance, and she will respond in her own way. Now let's look at the things you need. You will need 4 white candles, 1 purple candle, 3 white flowers. It can be daisies, it can be lilies, it can be chrysanthemums, it can be just jasmine flowers also. That's up to you. 4 white flowers, a bowl of water, and a lighter or a matchbox. Now, first, you need to cast your sacred circle. This creates a protected space where you can work safely. I have mentioned in many of my videos about creating sacred circles, a circle where you are working, a magical circle. Okay, I'm having my coffee in between, and it is 4 a.m. in the morning. I'm just recording this so that you can watch it later as a course. Now, first you place 1 white candle in each of the cardinal directions. What are the cardinal directions? North, south, east, and west. So you start with west. Find out which is your west side. Then you go to north. Then you go to east, and finally to the south. As you light each candle, you say, "Mind's eye sees clearly. Phoebe is near." Return to the center of your circle. Now it is time to bless your ritual tools. Once you have lit all the candles, you come to the center of the circle, and now it is time to bless your ritual tools. So consecrate the purple candle by holding your hands above it and visualizing it glowing with golden light. Now you say, "This object is pure and prepared to work good. I bless it and seal its power." Now you repeat the same procedure with the white flowers and the bowl of water. Light the purple candle now, and you say, "Wise Phoebe, your servant of the second sight is here. Bless me with your prophetic power that I may delve deeper into the knowledge of divination. Grant me the glory of your divine sight that I may awaken the seer within me." So, this is the prayer you need to say. Now, if you are going to take this as a paid course, it's 499 for the PDF. You will get all the prayers and all that, whatever I am saying here, in a PDF form, so that you can save it for yourself. If you are not doing that, if you don't want to pay for the course and you just want to understand this, just go through this video multiple times and write down the prayers that I'm saying. I'm saying very slowly so that you can write down in case you are not in a position to pay for the PDF. Now, what did we say? We lit the purple candle. Now, there is another thing you need to do before you light the purple candle or any of the candles in that matter. You need to add the oil of Phoebe to all the candles. If you don't have the particular oil of Phoebe, you can add the blessing oil or altar oil, any of this. Blessing oil and altar oil you can use for any rituals to apply on the candles. Okay. Now, if you want the Phoebe oil, you can contact us for that. So any oils, candles, any of these things, please do come to us to buy. So we were at the place where we are lighting the purple candle, okay, and we say the prayer. Now, when you say the prayer, you have to add your special request there. Like, suppose, like I said earlier, if you want to increase your skills in a particular divination work, like, say, understanding the meanings of the tarot, or even memorizing the meanings of the tarot cards, or doing the pendulum reading in a more better way, whichever your divination is, you can ask for her help here at this point. Okay, you can add that as a personal request. Now drop 3 of the white flowers into the bowl of water and place the bowl in front of the purple candle. Now you have a bowl of water which we mentioned earlier in the required things. So in that bowl of water you add the 3 white flowers. White flowers, I already mentioned what all you can use. You can use any white flowers, okay, doesn't matter. In the original text it says daisies, but I have given the option here of using either daisies or chrysanthemums, or lilies, or even jasmine flowers, whichever is available to you. Use that. No goddess or god will tell you must do like this. No, it's not like that. That is just a commercial trick. So in case you want to use something that you have, you can use that. Now you drop the 3 white flowers into the bowl of water and place the bowl of water in front of the purple candle. Now you say, may my offering please you, great prophetess, just as the flowers bloom into life, may my divinatory powers bloom to life. Blessed be. This is the prayer you need to say. Okay, now you can extinguish the candles. Start with the purple one, that is the last one we lit. So you have to start with that one. That you extinguish it by snuffing it out, don't blow out. Then put out the white candles in the reverse order of how you lit them. So which you lit last, that you need to end first. Okay, like that. So remember, we started lighting the candles from west, then we went to north, then we went to east, and then we went to south. So when you extinguish the candles, first you need to extinguish the purple candle, then you need to extinguish the south one, then the east one, then the north one, then the west one. That is the order how you need to extinguish. Remember this very clearly and be careful how you do this. Now you need to close the circle. Take the bowl of water and the flowers outside your house or wherever you are sitting in the nature. Pour the water on the ground and gently place the flowers in the nature. So just keep it on the ground. Keep your purple candle close to your divination tools. Purple candle is already snuffed out, doesn't matter, but it is a blessed candle and it is already it has been in the ritual and it has been energized. So you keep it with your divination tools. Light it every time you sit down to practice your craft, whether it's reading cards, whether it's crying, or whether it's pendulum work. You can say a short prayer to Phoebe each time you light it. When the candle burns out completely, repeat the ritual with a new one. The more you do this, the stronger your connection with Phoebe will grow, and so will your divination skills. Now we move on to Brigid. Okay, Brigid is another goddess of the Celtic pantheon. So we move on to the Brigid sacred flame invocation. Awaken your inner seer with the fire of the Celtic goddess Brigid. Also, she is called as Brigid and Brigid. All these names are hers. Is one of the most beloved goddesses in the Celtic tradition. She is a goddess of the sun, creativity, protection, healing, and most importantly, prophecy and second sight. Imbolc is one of the major Wiccan festivals and it is celebrated in her honor. She was said to have been born at sunrise And as she was lifted into the sky, a flame shot from her head all the way to heaven. That pillar of fire is seen as a bridge between earth and the spirit world. Brigid's fire is not just warmth, it's vision, inspiration, and divine light. This ritual helps you connect with her sacred flame and receive insights from the other side. Whether you're seeking guidance, intuitive clarity, or to embrace your prophetic gifts, this ritual is for you. So, all these rituals here, which I am going to explain now, are for tarot readers. Okay, any divination workers, not just tarot readers, Akashic readers, psychic readers, pendulum readers, even for astrologers, you can use this. Now, let's look at how the ritual is done. You need 4 white candles again, one large red candle, one white ribbon you need, that is long enough to tie around the red candle. Okay, one bowl of water, matches or lighter. Now the candles, I'm when I say candles during a ritual, I mean spell candles, but you may understand it as normal candles. So you can keep normal candles if you want. Now the difference between using economic difference, I'm saying how you can save money by using normal candles and spell candles. Now earlier we talked about the purple candle. If you are using a normal purple candle, that candle will not be able to hold the energy like that. You know, it will, there will be impurities in that. So you need to always throw away any normal candle after every ritual and use a new one when you are doing a ritual. So that means the power is gone already. So, but if you are using a spell candles are made by practitioners who practice the craft, like people like me, or there are many people like that who make spell candles. So, spell candles are made with chants and prayers, so to infuse that energy into it, and it will cleanse itself and it will renew the energy also. That is what is the speciality of spell candle. So if you are using spell candles in any ritual, you can keep repeatingly, you can keep on using it. Like you need to snuff it out just after a ritual. Next ritual, again when you take it and you light it, it becomes a fresh one. See, all these what I have here are spell candles. Okay, these are jar spell candles. I make for my rituals like this, so that then after the ritual I stuff it out and I put the lid and I close it and keep it. So otherwise I make pillar candles also. That means without the jar, pillar candles like this, it will sit. You need to keep something there, aluminum foil or something, so that when the wax burns down, it goes on that and doesn't ruin your altar cloth. Okay, that way also you can do. You can use either, but if you need spell candles, please do contact me. WhatsApp number is given on the screen. So when you need anything like this, please do contact me. I'm not saying this just to sell the products. Of course I need to sell my products. It's not that I'm making for any kind of hobby or anything. I'm making to earn a living actually. It's a business, of course. But why I'm saying this is it is economical for you. If you are a person who wants to do rituals again and again, and definitely you should do also, all rituals have to be repeatedly done. So in that case, if you keep buying candles like that and throwing away the candles, that energy will not last. Okay, so if you have spell candles in your house, simply also you can light spell candles and keep in an evening when you are relaxed and sitting there. You can light a spell candle like this kind of candle. You can light and keep a pillar candle also. You can light and keep. So this ones that come in the jar is a little more expensive, but if it is a pillar candle, it's not that expensive. You can light one candle and keep for some time. It has a pleasant smell. The smell will go fill your house and it will bring positivity to your house. That is the main blessing here, or that is the main benefit here of this using the spell candle. Now let's look into the ritual. Now start by casting your sacred circle that you know now that I'm not going to repeat again. For every ritual you need to start with the circle. That is your energetic temple for the ritual. Once you have cast it, move on to light the candles. Place one white candle at each cardinal directions. Now you know east, north, south, west. All the four directions you keep one candle, one white candle. As you light each one, apply the oil and then use light Brigid oil. In this ritual, it is Brigid oil, or if you don't have Brigid oil, you can use blessing oil or altar oil. Any of these oils, including Brigid oil, Phoebe oil, blessing oil, altar oil, anything you need, just contact us and we will supply it to you. We will send it to you. As you light each candle, say out aloud, "Holy flames surround this holy place. Brigid is near." Now move on to the center of your circle. Lay out the red candle, the ribbon, the water, and your lighter. Consecrate the water by holding your hands over it and saying, "I bless this water with the power of the spirit world. May it cleanse everything it touches." So, this is your consecration prayer for the water. Okay. Now, as I said before, if you want the PDF, please contact me. It's 499. Otherwise, you go through the video again and again to write down the prayers which I am saying. I am saying very slowly so that you can write down. Sprinkle little water on the red candle, not on the wick, on the sides of the candle, okay? And say, "This item is pure and ready to work my will. I seal within it the blessings of the spirit world." Now, you first I said that you have to apply oil. Once you apply oil, after that only you sprinkle the water. Now you do the same with the ribbon and the lighter, blessing them with intention and presence. But don't spray water on the ribbon or on the lighter. Okay. Next, you tie the white ribbon around the red candle. If you know how to make a square knot, that's perfect. Otherwise, a simple bow is fine. It's the intention that matters. Light the red candle and say this invocation to Brigid. Now is the prayer which you say to Brigid. Again, I am repeating. Those who want the PDF, please contact me. Others, please go through the video again and again and write down the prayer. "Mighty Brigid, the light of your holy flame brings warmth to my soul. May its cleansing power raise the obstacles that obscure my view of the spirit world. May this flame act as my bridge into the realm of secret wisdom. Show me the sights that I am meant to see. So mote it be." So this is for, like I said, all these rituals are mainly for divination workers. I'm not specifically saying tarot readers, but it is very important for tarot readers to get their predictions right. If your predictions are not right, people who came to you one time will not come back to you. So that is why we do these kind of rituals to Phoebe and to Brigid. Now the next ritual is flame gazing for prophetic visions. Again, you need to get your visions while you are doing your predictions. For that, this ritual is very important. Sit quietly and gaze at the flame of the candle. Let it draw you in. Don't force anything. Just breathe, relax, and let the flicker of the candle open your third eye. Just keep looking at it, okay? You might start to receive flashes of images, feelings, or symbols. These are Brigid's messages. They will come in the form of symbols or maybe pictures, or maybe you will feel cold or hot, or you'll feel emotional. All this is her way of sending you messages. They may not feel like something that is you understand at that moment, and that's fine. Just you experience it. Trust that your subconscious and your spirit will understand it in time. Now you need to close the ritual. When you are ready to return from the meditative state, slowly bring your attention back to the room. Gently take your eyes away from the flame, blow out the red candle, and say, Go in peace, wise Brigid, for your flame has shown me much. I honor you for what you have allowed me to see. Blessed be. So you are saying goodbye to Brigid, okay? But remember, in this case, you are blowing out the candle. When you blow out the candle, what does it mean? It means the ritual is over, okay? So you can do that. You can also snuff out the candle. If you are using a spell candle, you can snuff it out. So that is the difference here. Now you have to extinguish all the white candles, close your sacred circle, pour the water outside on the earth and end it. Now you have to keep practicing this flame gazing regularly with the same red candle. That is why I mentioned spell candle here. If you have a spell candle, you can use the same candle and keep practicing it. Each time you are going to do your divination work, you do this. First you do this, then you say the prayer to Brigid, and you also do the same thing with Phoebe, and then you start your readings. Okay, so when you are doing it, each time you are doing it, you are strengthening your bond with Brigid and also with Phoebe. As the candle burns down, so do the blocks to your psychic vision end. So if you have any blocks in your psychic vision, the candle will remove it. When once that candle is over, then you start with a new candle. So why I said again we are coming back to the spell candle issue here is because it is economical and you can use it for long time. One candle you can use it for a long time. It is a not very big candle. It's a small candle, almost the size of this jar only, but you can use it for a long time. Now we come to the last ritual of this class, which is the ritual to find a lost object. Okay, let's look into that. First of all, what do you mean by lost objects? You can be photos, it can be jewelry, it can be something somebody gave you. They're all just things, which materialistic things, but they carry a lot of memories, and they carry a lot of energy. So when something goes missing like that, most of the time in most houses, you cannot find something where you keep it. You will keep it somewhere. In my house, it is a daily thing. It is a daily thing. I can never find anything I keep. I remember very clearly that I kept it here in one particular place, but it will not be there. That is, I don't know, that is the game. Spirits play with me also. Spirits play with me a lot. So I know that they keep changing here and there the things which I need. So I have to go and look there. When I look there at that particular place, I will find something else there. So this is a very daily thing happening in my life. I don't know how many of you have the same experience, but most of the time we lose things where we forget where we keep them, or we just misplace them. So we lose things like that. So this ritual is a beautiful way to tap into the guidance of the spirit world and reconnect with the lost things and precious belongings that carry all those memories and energies. But remember, this is not a spell to find your car keys or remote. It works best when the item holds emotional or spiritual value, something that carries your personal energy. So this is very important. You have to remember that. So what you need? 4 white candles again to keep in the cardinal directions. Now 5 garlic cloves, 1 large purple candle, spell candle, 1 silver ribbon, that is long enough to tie the purple candle. Tie around the purple candle means like this around the candle. Then you need lighter or matchbox, whatever. First you draw your circle, as you know, so that you are safe inside. Nothing you create. Another thing about circles I have mentioned in one of my videos is that why you need to create a circle is that so that no negative energy comes inside while you are doing your ritual, and whatever you are creating inside your ritual, that does not go out. So these are the 2 things, and also it is protection. Now, as we discussed earlier, place the 4 candles in the 4 directions, as you know. Now light each candle. When you are lighting each candle, this is what you need to say. Spirits, gather in the circle to help me find what has been lost. Now you can go through this video and you can say it in your own words also. You don't have to say the exact words I am saying. But it is good to say those words. Now you can use your own words also, you can use your own language, whichever हिंदी में बोलना है तो हिंदी में भी बोल सकते हैं आप, वो आपकी मर्जी. Now return to the center of the circle. Set your purple candle in the middle and arrange the 5 garlic cloves around the purple candle, okay? Forming the shape of a 5 pointed star or pentacle. So you know the 5 pointed star, how it looks like, how we draw the pentacle. The same position you need to keep your cloves. One at the top, two at the bottom, two at the sides, like that. So one left, one right, one top, one bottom left, and one bottom right, like that. Now garlic. Now why we use garlic? Garlic is a very powerful herb for vision enhancing. Remember this. Okay, if somebody has a problem and comes to you saying that I cannot visualize, you tell them to use garlic. Not in food, you can use it in rituals. If you are somebody who does not use garlic in food, it's fine. You can use it in rituals. You are not intaking it. Now tie the silver ribbon around the purple candle. Okay, the purple candle has to be oiled with either blessing oil or altar oil, or either Phoebe oil or Brigid oil also, or you can use both also. Then you tie the silver ribbon around the purple candle. Now these two colors, purple and silver, are deeply connected with psychic energy and spiritual communication. Now we will do the invocation. Okay, first you light the candle. Now this is the point where we start the invocation. First you light the purple candle and you speak with clear intention. The object of my desire is within reach. Grant me the power to see with the second sight the path I must follow to find it. May our sentimental bond show me the way. So you are asking Brigid and Phoebe to use the bond that you have created with them to show you where your lost object is. Okay. Now comes the most important part of the ritual. It's the visualization. Close your eyes and bring the lost object into your mind's eye. See it clearly. Its shape, its color, its texture, its weight, and feel it emotionally. Why it matters to you. Remember your last interaction with it, where you were, what you were doing, all this you keep remembering. Replay memories connected to it, especially the strongest or the happiest ones. Once the object is clearly within your mind's eye, imagine it floating gently above the candle flame. Then visualize a bright bridge of white light forming between the flame and your third eye. See the object gently traveling along that light bridge, entering the flame. This is your way of handling the object over to the spirit world, asking them to guide you towards it. Now, as you watch the flame, let go of the mental image. Simply look at that flame. Relax your mind. Some people may receive immediate flashes or intuitive nudges during this phase. It is not necessary. You may also dream about it many days later. It doesn't have to come immediately. For some people it comes immediately. For some people it takes time. So don't panic if it doesn't come immediately. However it comes, it's fine. Don't force anything. Just trust the process. There are people who come to me after going through a course saying that, oh my God, ma'am, this did not happen to me. This did not happen to me. I tried all this. No, don't do that. You have to trust yourself first and trust the work you're doing. My job is to teach you. To practice is your job. To develop your skills is your job. So I will do my part, you do your part. Now you need to close the ritual. So once the visualization is complete, you feel ready to finish. Gently take your gaze away from the flame. Look away from the flame. Extinguish the purple candle and say, the inner workings of the spirit world are hard at work on my behalf. May my will be made manifest when the time is right. Blow out the candle one by one and say, spirits of assistance, depart to work my will. Now you close your sacred circle, dispose of the garlic cloves outside in the nature, bury them or just leave them like that. This returns the energy back to the earth. This is a sort of grounding actually. Keep the purple candle nearby, light it again, and repeat the visualization daily if possible, especially right before sleeping. Many people receive visions during dreams after this kind of work. So, once the object is found, give thanks to the spirit world for their help. So, this is what you need to do to find a lost object. So, you can do this in the name of Phoebe or in the name of Brigid also, whichever way you want, you can do. So, that's all in this class. So, anybody who wants the PDF with all these prayers and all that, step by step instructions, contact me. It is 499 rupees only. You will get the PDF in your WhatsApp or in your whichever way you want, email or whichever way you want, you will get it. You can take a printout and use it. You can teach others also as you wish. The video will be here always, so you can, if you don't want to spend money on the PDF, you can just keep watching the video and write down the prayers or whatever I am saying, write it down on a notebook and you can use that also. So you will I'm saying very slowly, I have mentioned everything very slowly so that it is easy for you to write down. So it's up to you, whichever way you want you can do it. I'm happy both ways. I'm happy. Please do subscribe to our channel, please like our videos, please comment whatever you feel about our videos, and please do share our channel with your friends. Thank you so much for watching. Many blessings.